Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, everybody, and what a tag team match we have. We have the Undisputed Era taking on the Club here tonight. I mean, Undisputed Era last night did not end up picking up the Raw Tag Team Championships after that amazing triple threat number one contenders match that they won. They could not beat the Viking Raiders. Nobody has yet, and honestly, I don't know if anybody will soon. But honestly, this match is going to be pretty amazing, but you got to believe it's in the Undisputed Era's head that they can't get the job done, that they are not the best tag team here on Monday Night Raw. But tonight they are looking to prove, basically to prove that against the Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I mean, last night, I mean, it was a great match, but at the end, you just had to feel upset knowing that the Undisputed Era is just holding on by a thread right now. But here come their opponents, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and you gotta admit, the Club played a big part in the United States Championship match last night at Backlash. I mean, Carl Anderson taking out the knee of Humberto, which ended up making him tap out to AJ Styles and lose the United States Championship. So you got to believe that Humberto and AJ Styles are not done with each other yet. But like I said, Carl Anderson played a big role last night, taking out the knee of Humberto. But tonight he's looking at doing, the Club's looking at doing something else. Taking out the Undisputed Era, basically cutting that thread that is holding them together and making Fish and O'Reilly split up. We will have to wait and see if they are able to do that here tonight. Here we go. It looks like it's gonna be Bobby Fish and Luke Gallows starting things off right here as the referee rings the bell, and here we go. Bobby Fish, almost got taken down by a big boot, but gets shoved away from Luke Gallows instead, and Gallows throwing him into the rope right there, and there's that big boot taking down Fish for the cover, for the win, and only able to get a 1 count as Fish does get that shoulder up before the count of 2, and Luke Gallows back on the attack right there, grabbing Fish by the head, put him into the corner, possibly looking for a tag team maneuver right here as he tags in Anderson, and here we go with multiple punches right there to Fish, and then a big boot right there in the corner, and then a big splash right there by Gallows, taking him down for the cover with Anderson for the cover, only able to get 1 count again as Fish does get that shoulder up before the count of 2 again. I mean, Anderson and Gallows have just been in control of this match right here, but a big kick to the gut right there of Anderson, and slamming him down face first goes Bobby Fish right there, going for a big move right there, looking for the roll-up pin right here for the win. 1, 2, and no, not even able to get a 2 count as Fish gets that shoulder up again, but he was going for that big jumping move right there, like jumping clothesline or something, and Anderson just slammed him down face first as Fish throws Anderson into the corner right here with multiple kicks right there into the corner. The referee should be counting right now, but multiple kicks, like the striking ability of Fish and O'Reilly right there in full display, but Anderson able to counter, slamming down Fish face first right there, and O'Reilly needs to get in this match right now as the Club is in complete control as Fish able to counter right there, but gets hit, kicked in the gut right there, looking for the crucifix pin right there for the win. 1, and only able to get a 1 count again as Fish is indeed able to get that shoulder up once again before the count of 2. Anderson looks to be dragging Fish into the corner right there, possibly looking for another tag team move, and here comes Gallows back into the match. Here we go for the second tag team move right here, as Gallows just with a atomic drop right there, and then just a big boot by Anderson taking him down, and here we go. Gallows for the cover, looking for the win as Fish was indeed busted open, and finally able to get that 2 count as Fish able to get the shoulder up at 2, and what a match this has been for the Club right here, as Fish able to fight back with a strike right there, an overhead DDT, slamming down Gallows, possibly gonna look for that tag tag right there to O'Reilly, and here comes Kyle O'Reilly for the first time in this match, and goes for a big boot as Gallows, and then taking him down with a chop block is O'Reilly, and taking the big man down by the leg right there. I mean, that is a smart move by O'Reilly. Like I said, these two are probably part of one of the greatest factions in WWE history right there, with a big slam right there by Gallows, looking for the pin and not even able to get a 1 count as O'Reilly able to get that shoulder up before the count of 1. I mean, that is just the awareness of O'Reilly and the fact that there has not been that much damage right there, with a big boot by Gallows taking down O'Reilly, and this match has been all the Club here tonight as he just throws O'Reilly like he is a ragdoll right there. I mean, just throwing him across the ring. Gallows just picked him up and threw him across the ring right there. It looks like he's gonna drag him into the corner again, possibly looking for another tag team maneuver right here, but the referee is in the way, and O'Reilly able to fight out of it as the referee was in the corner, and they cannot get in there as he takes down Gallows right there with multiple strikes right there, and here comes Anderson breaking that submission up right there, or maybe no, yep, able to break it up is Anderson right here, and Anderson looking for a suplex right here, as he is not the legal man right there, and that is exactly what he looks for, a suplex right there, and he needs to get back out of the ring. And here we go, Anderson allowing Gowers to take control of this match again with a big boot to O'Reilly, taking him down hard. I mean, what a big boot by Gowers right there. Gowers climbed to the top rope right there with a big splash to O'Reilly right there, looking for the cover after that big splash off the middle rope, and only able to get a 1 count as O'Reilly gets the short up at 1.5 right before the 2 count. And back on the attack, going for a clothesline, but clotheslined out of the ring is Gowers as O'Reilly takes him out of the ring, and Anderson trying to come back into the ring, but the referee will not allow him, and O'Reilly following Gowers out of the ring right there after he got clotheslined out of it. But a big punch by Gowers right there, and then sent into the barricade right there is Gowers, and a big kick by Gowers to O'Reilly, and then just slamming him into the barricade right there. I mean, that has gotta hurt. And what award is he looking for right here? Is he just suplexes him right there, and then a big boot right there, suplexing him onto the barricade right there. Ribs first, and then a big boot to the head right there. I mean, at the count of 4, as O'Reilly throws Gowers back into the ring. I thought it was going to be Gowers throwing him back into the ring, but no. O'Reilly able to throw him out of the ring right there, and a big lariat right there, a big clothesline right there, a rebound clothesline right there. I mean, what a move. And then a spinning elbow drop right, a corkscrew elbow right there. What a striking ability that O'Reilly and Fish have right there, with another strike right there with a big with a boot right there to the back of Gowers right here. And here we go, Gowers able to fight back with a big uppercut right there, but O'Reilly able to fight back with multiple kicks to the thigh of the big man and going for that super kick right there, but Gowers able to fight counter it right there with a big elbow right there into the corner, and possibly looking to put him into the corner again, in the referee X there, and gets taken down. And here we go, here comes Anderson back into the ring looking for another big tag team move right there with a big boot after multiple punches right there, and a big splash. We saw that earlier in the match. What a match this has been. I mean, like I said, it has mostly been the club, but Fish and O'Reilly have been trying to fight back here tonight. As he goes, Anderson puts O'Reilly back onto the, puts him on the top rope right there, looking for a big move, looking for that cutter right there, a big cutter off of the top rope right there, slamming him down face first, looking for the win after that amazing cutter by Gowers, and not even able to get a 2 count as O'Reilly somehow gets that shoulder up at 1.5. I honestly have no idea how O'Reilly even kicked out at 1.5 after that big cutter right there, with multiple punches by Anderson right there, as O'Reilly goes down on one knee. And here we go with a punch, taking down O'Reilly, taking him down for the pin. That has got to be a rope break, referee. Come on. But no, not even able to get a 2 count again, I believe. Actually, I don't even think that was enough to get a 1 count. I'm not 100% sure, as O'Reilly able to fight back right there, slamming down Anderson hard, spinning his, twisting his arm right there straight into the mat. And here we go, throwing him into the corner of the Undisputed Era, possibly looking for a tag team move. And here comes Fish back into the match after O'Reilly has taken enough damage. And here we go with that beautiful butterfly DDT right there into the German suplex. What a beautiful move by the Undisputed Era. That is why they are one of the best tag teams in the world right here, but they are trying to prove themselves here tonight. That loss last night was a fluke right there, with a Falcon Arrow by Fish taking down Anderson right there. And here comes O'Reilly back into the match. I don't know why they brought him back into the match, but here comes O'Reilly, possibly looking to end this match right here, but Anderson able to counter with a big forearm right there. And here we go with the rocket kick, taking down O'Reilly. What a beautiful rocket kick by Anderson for the cover right there, possibly in the long corner right there, as it is indeed broken up by Fish right there. I mean, what a beautiful rocket kick. It was not enough to do the job right there. And here we go, Anderson just punched Fish out of the ring right there. And here we go, possibly looking for the ending right there with a big cutter right there by Anderson. A beautiful cutter by Anderson right there. I mean, Randy Orton would be proud of an almost like an RKO, but what a move. And that could possibly be the end of the match right there. I mean, that was almost like an RKO. I mean, beautiful move right there, possibly looking for the end right here, but his hand has got to be in the rope. But no, 2, 3, but no, O'Reilly able to fight, is able to still fight right there with a beautiful kick out right there. I mean, I don't even know how he kicked out at 2.5 right there. But apparently Anderson is not done, as he grabs O'Reilly by the head, possibly looking to drag him into the corner and looking for another tag team move right here. And here comes Gowers into the match right here. And here we go. We saw this earlier in the match too right there, that atomic drop, and then the big boot that busted open Bobby Fish earlier in the match. Looking for the cover is Gowers right there in the long corner again, as O'Reilly somehow able to kick out at 2.5 again, and Fish was indeed going to break it up right there. And here we go. What is Anderson doing? I mean, what is Gowers doing in this match right now? I mean, I have no idea what he was doing, as O'Reilly able to counter right there, going for that super kick. Able to counter was Gowers, but a big jawbreaker right there by O'Reilly, and Gowers able to counter again, I believe, as O'Reilly puts him down onto one knee right there, holding that arm, as Gowers able to fight back with multiple punches to the midsection right there, and taking him down with like a shorter tackle, it seemed like right there. Looking for the hot tag is O'Reilly, but Gowers not letting it happen, as O'Reilly sends Gowers over onto the apron right there, and then twisting his neck for some reason. I mean, what kind of taunt was that? And here we go, throwing him back into the ring right there, just flipping Gowers, the big man. He flipped that big man over the top rope right there, a big shorter breaker right there. And here we go, taking him down with multiple strikes right there to the head, as Gowers is just trying to defend himself, as Anderson trying to come back in this match, and the referee will not let him. But an arm drag right there by Gowers, taking him down, and then a big boot by Gowers, taking down O'Reilly, and O'Reilly looking for the hot tag, and he is indeed able to connect right there. And here we go with going for that big boot, but taking him down with a big clothesline right there. To the back is Fish. Fish coming in and dodged that big boot right there. Fish throws Gowers out of the ring though, and here we go, Fish following him to the outside. I mean, what a match this has been. What a tag team match we have had here. Going for that discus elbow right there, but here we go, throwing him back into the ring as Gowers back into the ring goes Gowers, possibly looking to hit their finishing maneuver, the Magic Arrow. I mean, if that gets hit, the Undisputed Era is done for, as he grabs him by the head, dragging him into the corner, and we know not into the corner, throwing him over the apron right there, and then throwing him back into the ring, and now possibly looking to put him into the corner and hit the Magic Arrow and go home victorious. And the Undisputed Era, that would be 2 losses in 2 nights, and honestly, that is going to be embarrassing for the Undisputed Era, as he's sent into the corner. And here we go, looking for the Magic Arrow. If O'Reilly is able to get back into this match will not be over. And here we go, O'Reilly back into the back up on the apron right there, but with the Magic Killer goes down Fish right there, and O'Reilly knocked off the top rope right here and looking for the pin, but no, Anderson almost went after Gowers, but for the pin of Bobby Fish, looking for the end after that Magic Killer right there. 1, 2, 3, and that is the end of the match, and the Undisputed Era have lost 2 matches in 2 nights. I mean, that is not going to look good for the Undisputed Era. I mean, especially since we have that huge main event World Heavyweight Championship rematch later tonight from Backlash when Adam Cole picked up the win. But that has got to be embarrassing for the Undisputed Era right there. Another loss in 2 nights. I mean, seriously, the only person that has been losing has been the tag team of O'Reilly and Fish. Cole has been victorious. Roderick Strong hasn't been completely victorious, but he does indeed have 1 win here on Monday Night Raw. But what a match that was, as a club able to put the Undisputed Era down, and the Undisputed Era have got to mark another loss in their win-loss column, and that's got to be bad because they were upset about losing last night against the Viking Raiders for the World Tag Team Championships. How do they feel here tonight? But congrats to the club on a big victory here tonight against the Undisputed Era. Moving on from the tag team division, we were going to the women's division, as this is the first Money in the Bank qualifying match for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It was going to be Charlotte Flair taking on Kairi Sane, and what a match this is going to be. I mean, the winner goes to Money in the Bank. Charlotte Flair has not won Money in the Bank yet. She has been in Money in the Bank, but has not won. So she's looking to get this opportunity to go to Money in the Bank and actually pick up a win, since she has practically been screwed by either Becky Lynch or Nia Jax since week 1 of this universe mode, since the draft. I mean, Nia Jax took her out whenever it was a triple threat match for an opportunity to face Becky Lynch at Backlash, and Nia Jax put Charlotte Flair through a table, causing her not to be able to compete. And then the week after that, she fought Becky Lynch, and if Charlotte Flair won, she would move on to Backlash and make that match a triple threat. But Becky Lynch picked up the win. Charlotte Flair not able to get it. So honestly, this opportunity for Charlotte Flair is well deserved, but she has to go against Kairi Sane. And honestly, what a woman Kairi Sane is. I mean, former NXT Women's Champion. I mean, she deserves this opportunity as well. Has not done much here since the draft, but I can believe if Kairi Sane can pick up this win, she will definitely be my favorite to go on the Money in the Bank and win. But honestly, I cannot wait for Money in the Bank. I love the Money in the Bank ladder matches. I cannot wait to see what matches are going to happen. I mean, we have SmackDown later this week. I mean, for this week, I mean, after Backlash, I mean, what a pay-per-view that was for SmackDown as well as Raw, especially for the women's division. I mean, that they had one of the best matches there at Backlash, but that was last night, and this is now. We are moving forward to Money in the Bank. This match is a Money in the Bank qualifying match, if you have not heard me say that yet, but I am so excited for Kairi Sane versus Charlotte Flair here on Monday Night Raw. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw is going to be Kairi Sane versus Charlotte Flair as the referee rings the bell and the match is official. As Kairi Sane takes down Charlotte right there and misses the kick, is Kairi Sane and just slamming her down on the mat hard right there. Charlotte Flair taking down Kairi Sane, and what a match this has been since the beginning with a big boot right there, and then a clothesline right there, and then another slap right there, taking her down. Charlotte Flair in control of this match early right here. I mean, Kairi Sane hasn't been able to do anything since the beginning of the bell right there, and then taking her down with a suplex to Charlotte Flair, a beautiful suplex by Charlotte Flair, and then going for that kick, and I believe she missed right there, as Kairi Sane able to fight back with a kick to the midsection to Charlotte Flair, looking for a double axe handle, and Charlotte able to get out of the way right there, and then just dropping her down with a neck breaker or a back breaker, and then a big knee right there into the face of Kairi Sane. And Charlotte Flair has been in control since the beginning of this match, and Kairi Sane needs to get in control if she wants to go to Money in the Bank. And picking up Charlotte Flair is Kairi Sane, taking her down with an Alabama Slammer, taking her down in a big kick right there to the knee of Charlotte Flair, looking for another big kick right there, but Charlotte Flair able to get dodge out of the way right there, and looking for a neck breaker of Charlotte Flair, and taking down Kairi Sane with a neck breaker. I mean, that has got to hurt the neck of Kairi Sane right there, and Charlotte Flair with a big knee right there. We saw that earlier in the match at the beginning, and Charlotte Flair in control of this match already. I mean, it has been all Charlotte Flair since the bell rung with a kick right there, but Kairi Sane with an arm drag taking down Charlotte Flair right there, but Charlotte able to throw Kairi Sane out of the way right there, pushing her out of the way right there, and then a big kick right there, and then a jumping neck breaker, jumping spinning neck breaker by Charlotte Flair, taking down Kairi Sane as she falls, rolls to the apron right there, and Charlotte Flair in control of this match right here, looking for another neck breaker right there on the middle rope. Charlotte Flair does this a lot right there with a big neck breaker, taking down Kairi Sane, and Charlotte Flair, like I have said, has been in control of this match since the very beginning. And there we go with the woo chants right there. Charlotte Flair doing the woo right there like her father does, looking for the roll-up pin right there, looking for the win, possibly looking for the win right here. 1, 2, 3, and no, Kairi Sane almost barely did not get that shoulder up as she is able to right there, and Charlotte Flair taking her down with an STO right there, taking down Kairi Sane, and Sane onto the outside, and here comes Charlotte Flair following her up to the top rope, possibly looking for a big move off the top rope right there, but no, Kairi Sane back into the ring, and there we go, looking for that Hurricanrana, Charlotte Flair for the pin, 1, 2, not even able to get a 2 count as Kairi Sane able to fight and stay alive after able to getting that shoulder up and kicking out right there. Charlotte Flair dragged Kairi Sane into the corner, going to the top rope, possibly looking for a moonsault of some sort or not, with the double knees right there with that knee strike to the head of Kairi Sane. And Charlotte Flair in the corner, possibly looking for a spear, almost like Edge does over there in the corner, calling for that spear. Charlotte Flair's calling for it right there. No, a big boot instead, taking down Kairi Sane. And here we go, looking for the figure 8, possibly looking for the, going for the figure 8 is Charlotte Flair, looking in this match early right there as she puts the figure 4 in. She's got to bridge into the figure 8 if she wants to win, and she does, and Kairi Sane is in danger right there. The referee is right there in like perfect position right there if Kairi Sane taps out, and Kairi Sane is so close to tap it out that I could almost see it, and Charlotte Flair is literally almost able to make Kairi Sane tap out, but Kairi Sane able to get out right there. I mean, what a match this has been. I mean, it has been our Charlotte Flair, but the fact that Kairi Sane is still fighting is amazing right there for the pin, for the win. 1, 2, 3, but no, Kairi Sane gets that shoulder up again at 2.5. Are you kidding me? How does she do that? Right there with a German suplex to Charlotte Flair, taking down Charlotte Flair, and Kairi Sane has taken control of this match, or we thought, as Charlotte Flair rolled to the outside, grabbing Kairi Sane by the head, and then just throwing her into the barricade right there. And this has got to be dangerous as Charlotte just basically rams Kairi Sane into the barricade hard right there. I mean, what in the world is Charlotte Flair doing on the outside? She knows she's got to get the win, but I mean, if she wins by countout, but I don't think that's going to happen with a sunset flip by Kairi Sane. I don't see Charlotte winning by a countout because Charlotte will win by any means necessary, but a countout, not so much. But a German suplex on the outside on the mat right there. Charlotte Flair is in danger on the outside, coming Kairi Sane with the strikes, with the Germans. I mean, it is just a dangerous feeling to be out there if I was Charlotte Flair. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but Kairi Sane taking control of the match on the outside. Don't forget the count of 8, and Charlotte throws her back into the ring, and Charlotte runs back into the ring as well. That the count of 8, I mean, it almost ended in a draw, and honestly, one person can only go to Money in the Bank. I have no idea what would have happened right there if that would have happened, but here we go. Charlotte Flair with another neck breaker, taking down Kairi Sane. Charlotte Flair going for the pin after that beautiful neck breaker off the middle rope for the win. 2, 3, but no, Kairi Sane gets that shoulder up at 2.5 again. Are you absolutely kidding me? How is Kairi Sane still fighting in this match? I mean, Kairi Sane does have a signature, but Charlotte Flair's got to be aware of that, and she's got to be worried right here as Charlotte Flair looking for a big power bomb right here as she picks up Kairi Sane right there, looking to drag her into the corner. No, a power bomb by Charlotte Flair for the cover. 1, 2, and Kairi Sane gets that shoulder up at 2.5 again. Are you kidding me? Charlotte Flair has done absolutely everything but throw the kitchen sink into this match, and Kairi Sane fighting back right there with a double axe handle, taking down Charlotte Flair with a double stomp right there. That was probably her signature, I believe, as it is not there anymore. I don't know, but Kairi Sane looking for the end, looking for a big drop kick right there, but Charlotte able to get out of the way right there, and Charlotte... Oh, Kairi Sane able to counter with a punch right there. Charlotte was doing something, I have no idea what, but a punch by Charlotte Flair taking her down. I mean, this match has got to end soon. I mean, the first match in the women's Money in the Bank qualifying matches right here as Charlotte Flair looking for that neck breaker again to Kairi Sane. And yes, she connects with it again off the middle rope. That is the 3rd time Charlotte Flair has connected with that. And Charlotte has a signature of her own, possibly looking to hit the spear or the big boot again. I don't know, but this match is going to be close to ending right here as here we go with the spear of Charlotte Flair taking down Kairi Sane. What a spear by Charlotte Flair taking down Kairi Sane, and up to the top rope goes Charlotte Flair. What in the world is Charlotte even thinking about doing right here as she is on the top rope right there, and the double knee misses as Kairi Sane ducks out of the way, and Charlotte's knees just hit the mat hard right there, and Charlotte able to kick out at 2.5. That could have been the end of the match as Charlotte's knees hit hard off of the mat. I mean, what in the world was that? Going for that double axe handle, but no, Charlotte able to counter an elbow to the knee right there. Charlotte able to counter with an elbow to the knee of Kairi Sane as well. Going for the pin right here for the win again. 1, 2, and no, 2.5 as Kairi Sane gets that shoulder up again, and Charlotte Flair got back up on one knee, and then a spinning backhand right there, but Kairi Sane looking for the end right there. I mean, if she going for the pin right here, that could be the end of the match. Not even a 1 count as Charlotte Flair able to kick out at 1. I mean, before there was even a 1 count. I guess you could say she kicked out at 1/2. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say. She kicked out before the count of 1, though. I mean, what a match this has been. Kairi Sane going for the knee of Charlotte Flair, but Charlotte with a big knee right there to the side of Kairi Sane, going for that big slap right there, but no, Kairi Sane grabbing Charlotte Flair by the head, possibly dragging her into a corner of some sort or not, as she's just spinning Charlotte Flair around, but Charlotte able to counter right there with multiple elbows right there to the midsection of Kairi Sane, and Charlotte Flair taking control with the big boot right there, and this is going to be the end of the match very soon if she could lock in that figure 8. Charlotte Flair looks to be going for the figure 8, but Kairi Sane able to fight back right there, pushing Charlotte Flair away for the cover, not even able to get a 1 count again as Charlotte Flair able to kick out right there, and Kairi Sane picking up Charlotte Flair, possibly looking for another signature to end this match. A backhand right there, and a slap by Charlotte Flair right there, and a punch by Charlotte, and then a kick by Charlotte with that spinning neck breaker right there, taking down Kairi Sane, and this match has been absolutely amazing for the women's division. I mean, what a match. The first Money in the Bank qualifying match. We have Dana Brooke taking on Selena Vega later tonight. I mean, we also have Andrade taking on Drew McIntyre later tonight. And Kairi Sane able to fight back with a jawbreaker to Charlotte Flair right there. But Charlotte able to counter with a fisherman throw right there. And Charlotte Flair grabbing Kairi Sane by the head, putting her into the corner, possibly looking for a big move right there in the corner as she looks to be putting Kairi Sane up onto the top rope. I mean, this match has not ended yet. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't. I mean, there has been multiple big boots, multiple spears by Charlotte, even the figure 8, but it was not enough. And Charlotte looking for a superplex right here, and if she connects, it could be over in a superplex by Charlotte Flair, taking Kairi Sane down hard, and Charlotte Flair might have took damage right there too. It's right there in the corner, possibly looking for another spear and possibly looking to put Kairi Sane away here tonight on Monday Night Raw. I mean, if she hits the spear, it's over. And another spear by Charlotte Flair, taking down Kairi Sane, put in that figure 8, and Charlotte is going to Money in the Bank. I guarantee it. Right here, going for the figure 4, and then she's going to have to bridge into the figure 8 as she puts the figure 4 in the Kairi Sane, and then as she bridges, it has got to be the end of Kairi Sane right there as Charlotte Flair bridges into the figure 8, and Kairi Sane is tapping right there as Charlotte Flair picks up the win, and Charlotte Flair is indeed going to Money in the Bank. What a match for the women's division. I mean, just look at the crowd. They are excited. I'm excited. What a match for Raw's women's division. I mean, Kairi Sane, a younger competitor than Charlotte, but I thought Kairi Sane could have picked up the win, but Charlotte Flair needed an opportunity, and she got that opportunity after being screwed by Nia Jax and Becky Lynch on multiple occasions to go on to becoming Raw Women's Champion once again. But what a match that was between Kairi Sane and Charlotte Flair. I mean, it was just absolutely amazing right there with a spear by Charlotte Flair. That's when she put the first figure 8 in. It was not enough. Kairi Sane going for the cover right here. It was not enough as Charlotte Flair was indeed able to kick out before the count of 3 right there. I mean, what a match this was. Just absolutely amazing. As you can see, Charlotte Flair is victorious here tonight, and she is indeed going to Money in the Bank. But you cannot deny that Kairi Sane is an absolute amazing talent, that she is going to be a champion here on Monday Night Raw. But congrats to Charlotte Flair. I know what everyone must be thinking, and that's why isn't the man in action? But truth be told is that I've beaten every single person I step into the ring against, and Nia Jax was added to that long list last night. And because of that, well, you see, the man is in a generous mood now that I'm done with the whole Nia Jax thing. So next week, I'm putting my championship on the line in an open challenge, and if anyone is willing to step into the ring with the man, just know I'm going to rip your arms out of the socket, just like I do every single time I step in the ring. See ya next week.